you're thinking about moving to Frisco, Texas and don't know the area, well then come with me today. I'm going to be your tour guide and I'm going to show you the top 10 neighborhoods I think you're going to enjoy. Hi, I'm John Wendell with Keller Realty, and I've also lived in Frisco 31 years. You know, when I moved out here 31 years ago, there was nothing out here. There was 6,000 people. Now we got 263,000 people. We had cows, we had coyotes, we had a Dairy Queen, and we had a little grocery store, and that was it. Now, we did have a ranch right in the middle of Frisco back then, and it was called, at that time, it was called Box Ranch. Now it's called Brinkman Ranch. Claim to fame is there used to be a show on TV back in the 70s called Dallas, and it was filmed, the pilot was filmed at that ranch. Mr. Box did not like how the Texas oilman was being portrayed, and so he kicked him out after the pilot. So the rest of the series, you'll see the big old ranch style home was filmed down in Parker, Texas, called South Fork. But that was our claim to fame back then. Well, how it's changed down there. I mean, we now have 263,000 people. It is growing like leaps and bounds on here. The neighborhoods are fantastic. The schools are fantastic. And those are two things that are attracting a lot of people from the east and the west coast here in droves on here, just because of the schools, the activities, the corporate environment, the taxes. It's just a great place all around. So come with me today, and I'm going to show you what I think are the best neighborhoods as far as the schools, the homes, the styles, the prices. They're all going to be different prices and styles, but I think you're going to like it, and you're going to be able to figure out, hey, which one do I want to go with? It doesn't really matter. They're all great. So come with me today. So let's take a little drive and see what we can find in here. So next up on our tour is Hills of Kingswood, and I gotta tell you, this is one of my favorite neighborhoods in Frisco. Most of Frisco is flat. You come to Texas, it's flat. But when you come into the hills, honest to God, I don't know what happened here, but it is rolly, and the views on some of the lots are absolutely tremendous. So Hills of Kingswood is a newer development, and the lots are between a quarter acre and 1 acre. And the price point starts at $1 million and goes up to $6 million, and it's unbelievable. The styles of the homes are, you have a lot of modern style homes on there, some Mediterraneans, and it's a whole mix in the neighborhood. But it's a guarded, gated community, and it is a fantastic place to live. So next up on my list is Lakes of Legacy. Lakes of Legacy is a fantastic neighborhood. It's gated, but it's not guarded. So in daytime hours, you could go up to the gates, it will open. At night though, they're going to stop and you have to put your code in. But it is a great, secure neighborhood. It's in Frisco. It's Louisville ISD again, but there's nothing wrong with Louisville ISD. It's highly rated, but just know if you're looking for Frisco with Frisco schools, then that is not going to be it. But what I love about this neighborhood, price point starts in probably the 800s and goes over $3 million now. But you have this beautiful lake in the middle of it. There's no motorboats in this lake, okay? So it's a great fishing lake. There's a walking trail all the way around it. It's just a very peaceful neighborhood, and it's the homes, I guess, are about 2,700 square feet, and I've seen them all the way up to about 6,000 square feet. But honest to God, every time I go in there, I'm either followed by a Rolls, a Bentley, a Ferrari, or a Lambo. And I don't know how much money is in this neighborhood, but there is a lot. So if you want to be surrounded by people that have really good taste, Lakes of Legacy is where it is. Cool thing about Lakes, right across the street, there's a club called Lakes of Legacy Tennis Academy, and it has a pool, has tennis courts, has a workout facility. It's part of the HOA in this neighborhood, and so you have a great facility along with that neighborhood. It's also really close to Stonebriar Mall and really close to Plano also, where you have Legacy West, all the shopping, major employers. So just a really good neighborhood. So let's go check this out. So now on to a little bit newer neighborhood, and we're going to go to Phillips Creek Ranch. Now, Phillips Creek Ranch used to be a ranch, hence the name, right? What I love about this neighborhood, it started out in about 2013, so the homes are a little bit newer over there. And what's fantastic about this neighborhood is there's about 100 acres of open grassland all through it. You have about 18 miles of hike bike trails, playgrounds. There's a workout facility. It's about 2,000 square feet. 2 pools. One is a junior Olympic pool that's for laps, and the other one's kid friendly. The homes start at about $850. They go up to about 2.6, and the largest lot is about a half acre. But it is a fantastic neighborhood if you want to raise your kids in a very active neighborhood with a lot of amenities and a lot of open space where you don't feel like everybody's on top of each other. You're really going to like this area. And again, it's newer homes. So unlike some of the other neighborhoods I've shown you that are established, that were built in the 1980s, 1990s, you're going to find a lot more of the newer style homes over here in this area. So let's go, let's drive around here, and let's check this neighborhood out. So I hope you're enjoying the tour so far. So the next one on is Edgestone at Legacy. It's in the west part of Frisco, and I bet you can't guess which street it's on. Legacy. I know it's a hard test. It's newer homes over there, and there's about 600 homes on about 307 acres, so you don't feel like everybody's on top of you also. About each lot is about a quarter acre, and they range anywhere from 650s all the way up to 1.8 million. It is a fantastic area. It's near the Star, where the Dallas Cowboys are based. The mall, Stonebriar Mall, it's real close to Plano, but it's in a really, really good location. It's a very active neighborhood. A lot of younger families are over there too. I don't know how they, buy a house starting at 650, but heck, I didn't have that money when I was growing up, but they do. So it is a very nicely laid out neighborhood. Has a fitness center on there, has pools, a playground, and again, it's located in a fantastic area here in Frisco. I think you're going to really like it. So let's go check out the streets and see the style of the homes. Okay, remember that neighborhood, Lakes of Legacy, I was telling you about that had the Rolls Royces and the Bentleys and the Ferraris? We're going to go to another neighborhood, and it's called Starwood. Now, Starwood was built in the 1990s and was developed by Jerry Jones, who owns the Dallas Cowboys. It's really close to the Star. So Starwood was there first. Jerry came after that and built his headquarters over there. But it is probably one of the most exclusive, guarded, gated communities all of Frisco, and it is fantastic. Because it was built in the 90s, all the trees and all the lush landscaping is built up in there. And there's walking trails all the way through there. Starting point in Starwood is probably about 900, and I've seen it go over 6 million. The largest lot over there is 1.3 million, and the whole neighborhood's built out, so there's no other lots that are available. But it's right on the toll road. It is perfect if you have to get on the toll road to go one of your major employers up and down. If you want to get to Prosper, you want to get to Plano, you want to get to downtown Dallas. On a good day, you can make downtown Dallas in 25 minutes. But you're about 25 minutes also from DFW Airport and Love Field. But it is a great neighborhood that's very exclusive in that it has a great amenity center right when you drive in. It has a workout facility inside, a sport court, there's tennis courts, there's pool, and it's all just for the people that live in the neighborhood. Right outside of Starwood is Starwood Montessori. So if you want to go to a Montessori school, it's right outside the gate. But again, there's a line of people waiting to get in there because it's so exclusive. If you just want to go and look at homes over there, you're not getting into this neighborhood. But let's go check this out because you'll be able to see that there's all different types of styles of homes, from Mediterranean to traditional, to a little bit of modern over there also. Let's go see. So next up on our tour is Newman Village, and quite honestly, it's probably one of my favorite neighborhoods in all of Frisco. It is a gated community, but it is not guarded, but you will have to have a code to get into that neighborhood. but it, quite honestly, one of the prettiest neighborhoods that has been developed. So it is built around a green space, almost an Italian garden that's in the middle of the neighborhood, and then there's houses that surround it, the amenity center, which has a pool, tennis courts, fitness center. It is just really well designed. It started being built out in 2009, so the homes are newer in this neighborhood. And you have Georgian-style homes around the green space, and then you have Italian villas, and you have modern homes built all through here. Prices go all the way up to $4 million in Newman. And the trees that have just grown this whole neighborhood, it's so cool that you can do it. It's such a great place to walk at night with your families, whether it be in the green space where they have activities for the whole neighborhood, or just walking up and down the streets. It just has a very cool feel to the whole neighborhood. So I want you to check this out. It's in a great area. It's on Legacy and El Dorado. The schools are fantastic to get funnels into. You have Target real close to you. You have Market Street grocery store right by you also. Coffee shops. It's just great location, and just basically 2 minutes from the toll road too. So let's go check it out. You're going to love this place. On to something different now. Now we're going to go over to Frisco Lakes, which is a Del Webb community. Del Webb communities are 55 and older, and it is a great neighborhood situated close to Lake Lewisville. It has an 18-hole golf course, and it has, if you're an active person and you want groups and you want meetings, you can find anything over in this neighborhood. A lot of interior lots in that neighborhood, but you also have golf course lots too. It's all been built out. And the price point goes anywhere between $350 all the way up to $850. Again, it's over 55 and older, so the homes probably go all the way up to 2,700 square feet, starting at about 1,200 square feet. But you want to be in a group and you want to be active, it is a great neighborhood to be in. If you don't like groups, they even have groups for people that don't want to be in groups. So, do what you want to do in this neighborhood, but you got to check it out. And it's lakes, and it's a Del Webb community, and it's just really well done as far as the HOA fees, what they charge. You get what you get in that neighborhood, and you get what you pay for it. So the next neighborhood we are on to, which I'm excited about, is called the Grove. Not Grover from Sesame Street, but the Grove. And it was started in 2018, so you got your newer homes over in this neighborhood. It is fantastic. There's 75 acres of open space. What I love about this neighborhood are the home builders that they have put out such a good product, from Shattuck to Southgate to Highland Homes. All of them do really well, and that's just 3 of the many that are being built over here. Homes go all the way up to 5,200 square feet. Home prices in the Groves go from $640,000 all the way up to $1.3. And they range from 2,700 square feet all the way up to 5,300 square feet. This place has every amenity that your kid will want to have, and adults also. There's a cafe in the middle of it that you could have coffee at. They have a huge open green area with a stage for events in the neighborhood, pools, playgrounds, walking trails all the way through here. And it's called Four Corners. It's located in the four corners of Frisco, which means that there's four cities that interconnect, and that's Plano, Frisco, McKinney, and Allen. And so each corner kind of fits in there. So it's an excellent area if you want to get to any place around in this whole area. Great place. Had nothing bad to say about it. Let's go check this place out. So if you're looking for a newer home, the Grove is where you need to be. Now, they're not releasing a lot of lots out right now because most home builders are inundated, and there's a long list of usually 200 people in front of you. But if you can secure one of these houses, it's a great neighborhood, schools are excellent, and great location to be in. Let's go take a look. Next neighborhood we're going to go to, where there's been nothing built as far as homes to look at, is called Frisco Fields, and is where the PGA is going to be having their national headquarters here in Frisco, and is going to be the next coolest development in all of the United States. It's 2,500 acres that they're developing out. It's going to be multi-purpose. You're going to have residential. You're going to have business. You're going to have retail. So if you don't want to pull your car out of the garage and drive somewhere, you can get anywhere in this 2,500 acres. You got 200 acres of open space. You have University of North Texas building a satellite campus by it also. So if you want to have kids in college and you don't want them to go too far, you're going to have that. You have 2 golf courses. You have one that's lit up at night. That's a 2-acre putting course. It's going to be a fantastic area. It's going to be everything that you'd want in a community where you don't have to go and buy a second vacation home, because you have everything there that you'd ever want. So they're moving the land. It's going to have a groundbreaking in about 2023, so they're getting all the dirt done right now. They're building the convention center, the Omni Center over there right now, and it's going to be just fantastic. So you can't buy anything right now, but if you want to buy something in Frisco right now, and then when it's time to buy something over there in Frisco Fields, then we could always make your other house a rental or sell it, make a lot of money on it, and then go and find something else over there too, because you're going to really love this area, from homes to high-rise living. Everything's going to be there. So if you can't tell, I'm really excited about it and can't wait for it to come. So I also want to brag a little bit about Frisco too. So in 2018, we were voted fastest growing community in the United States, but we were also voted the best place to live in the United States. And let's move forward. We were just voted in 2022 the safest city in America. What do you think of that? Okay, if you haven't been counting, we are at number 10 now. The last community I want to show you is Chapel Creek. And it's a fantastic neighborhood located between Preston Road and the Toll Road. It looks like it's going to be a gated community when you drive up, but there's no gate. And you wonder how come? Because there's homes that go over $3 million in there and start at 800. But it is just a really cool, mature neighborhood. They have walking trails all through the neighborhood. It's a great location because you have doctor's offices right behind it. You have the mall 5 minutes away. You have grocery stores right down the street from you. And so you have everything in like a 3-mile radius around this neighborhood. What I love about this neighborhood, right when you drive in, it looks like it has a guard gate, but it's like a little gazebo. And what I think about when I drive up is prom pictures. It seems like I have driven by this neighborhood so many times, and people are having their prom pictures taken in the front entry because it's just so inviting and such a pretty drive up. Again, mature trees, European style on most of the homes in the front, and then the newer homes in the back are more of a modern style, Mediterranean style. All the lots have been sold in this neighborhood, so there's no more build out available. But if you want newer homes and you'll be able to purchase something in the back or up in the front, these homes, a lot of them have been redone through the years, and they're not old by any means, but it's just a very elegant looking neighborhood that's well done. Schools that it funnels into are great. And if you're looking for something that's established but upscale looking, then look here in Chapel Creek. I think you're going to like it. Let's drive around and see what we can find for you. So that concludes our Frisco tour today of the top 10 neighborhoods that I wanted to show you. If you have any questions, let me know. Again, I'm John Wendell with Keller Realty. You can find my contact information below. If you'd like to see other videos of Frisco properties that have come up, just subscribe to my channel if this is the first time here, or smash that bell so you get every video that comes through that you might want to see. Again, if there's anything I could do to help you, I'm always here to help, and I would love to see you have a great experience in Frisco. Have a great day.